to get different plans of payouts. But you know that if you are going to deposit money, it's not for you to just get the money inside a bank and then all of a sudden you enter the bank the next day or two. That's not how it's going to work, okay? So you need to understand that you need to wait until you get all the information from your bank that you're going to exchange. And you need to weigh what would it be like to see a contract of your money. Based on the contract of your money, you will see what your annuities will be in each bank that you will deposit. So I cannot give you exact information about how you're going to get paid because, number one, we're not exchanging. Number two, nobody knows about this new contract that they're going to have on the banks. I myself have requested for a copy of those contracts and they don't have it yet. So you need to actually wait. Just relax. Everything will be in front of you and it's going to be transparent to the bank and not to an entity that you don't have no idea where they come from. All right, so number 5 would be well, actually, that's all the questions I had. Let me check on the Facebook page if they have any questions. This says, what other events do you see need to happen before this finally goes? That's a great question that Lara Claire question. It says, what other events do you see need to happen before this finally event? Okay, again, like I said in the beginning, I can't give you the information yet. I don't want to get in trouble. I just don't want to say something and then, you know, the internet go crazy and they I see my postings everywhere and then they gonna start making all types of things. All I gotta tell you is I want to remind you that when these chaos happen, it will not be pretty. That's all you need to know. It will not be pretty. All you have to do is just relax, calm down, and just sit back and watch the whole show. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you what's gonna happen before we exchange. We know for a fact that we need to go through chaos before we exchange. So if that doesn't happen, God bless, man. Thank you so much. But what my information has been saying is the totally contrary. So that's all I can tell you right now, without even getting anybody's toes or spreading rumors or giving you information that may potentially get me in trouble. So I'm not going to say anything about that. The other question is, do you have a suggestion of which banks are the best to do our exchange? The big banks. Wells Fargo, probably not the number one choice. So if you don't want to do Wells Fargo, there's a lot of big banks. HSBC, Citicorp, which is Citibank, Bank of America. You got a lot of British banks out there. I will go for British Bank first, for the fact that they have different ways of handling this kind of money. Then I probably also will go to Chinese banks that do not or are not owned by the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds. And if I say that, I'm not saying that the Bank of America is not owned by them or HBC are not owned by them. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that if you're looking for banks that are not owned by the Rockefellers, because ultimately you're going to have to change it. You're going to have to remove the money and put it in other banks that are not owned by them. Do your research. Do your research for Chinese banks. Do your research for Sweden banks. There's a lot of Sweden banks in the United States that are not owned by them. You know, you gotta do your research. There's many lists in the if you Google it, there are many lists of the hundreds of banks that have been owned by the Rothschild, the Rockefellers, and the Morgans. So, you know, you can, from that list, you can actually do your own research. You can speak to the president of the bank and who your owners are, where they come from. Are you owned by the Rockefellers or the Rothschild? You can answer those questions regardless. You know, if then they convince you, then you can go ahead and do just change. But like I said, you need to diversify your deposit. You need to diversify means you need to put one amount in different banks. Do not put all your eggs in one basket. Don't do that. You need to do your stuff the correct way. And let me see all the questions I have. Says, what happened with the Trump announcement that was supposed to be at 9 p.m. tonight? The Trump announcement that's supposed to be at 9 p.m. tonight. Was this regarding the body meeting? I don't know all the announcement that he's supposed to do, but I was told that Trump's supposed to give an announcement regarding currencies, and that's been told like 2 weeks ago. They told me that he was going to address the currencies around the world, because it's obvious the war on currency will start at any minute. It will start at any minute. So when that happens, a lot of chaos will be. I mean, there's gonna be a whole mess. I'm telling you, it's not looking pretty at all. But ultimately, with the help of God, we all gonna be in a good situation. Okay, so just be patient. Do we have any more questions? Let's see. Let me take a look at my server. And because many of my servers I get the questions to. Nope, I got no questions on my server. If I have answered your questions, that would be fine. If I'm not, just ask your questions over here. Let's see. Let me see something here. Also, I would like to bring the attention to. I would like to bring the attention of what's going on with Vietnam. Vietnam is about to be the shocking news. Watch, and I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm just very happy. The few people that actually know what I'm talking about, they're in my chat room. If you're not in my chat room, it's because you're not in my Facebook page. Simple as that. If you're not in my chat room, my private chat room, which is called Benny Intel Chat, you don't know the latest. The people who are in my chat room, they know the latest. They don't know the breaking intel because I stopped giving the breaking intel after my letter was posted all around the internet, and they start attacking me. They start doing a lot of crap on me. They even hacked my server. So just to prevent major problems, I'm not gonna give any more my breaking intels. Only to my closest friends in Facebook will know my breaking intels. And it's not like you're not missing. You are missing important information, but you're not missing much. And the reason is because whether you know it or not, it will happen. And when it happens, you'll be ready. You'll be ready because you're gonna have all the information you need after that. So don't worry about it. So I don't know if you have more questions. I don't know if you have more questions. So I'm waiting for more people to ask more questions here. I also have like 5 people emailing me, asking me if why I won't do a show in Spanish. The reason why I won't do the show in Spanish is because you guys already have your sources in Spanish. Look around. And the reason why I don't do shows in Spanish is because 90% of the Hispanic Latinos, they're into the myth of internet, the myth of Galactic Confederation bullcrap, about the Dragon family bullcrap, about the elders bullcrap. They're all into this, and when they listen to my information, they don't like it. They want to follow the same pattern. I already tried it before. Trust me. And the only people who that actually believe more in my information are American people. You know, people who speak English, people from other countries. They speak more, they like to hear more the reality case, which is the bankers. The bankers are the number one reality right now. It's not the Dragon family. It's not the Confederation of Planets or aliens out of space. Trust me what I'm telling you. And trust me what I'm telling you because I know what I'm talking about. The aliens don't care a damn crap about you and me getting rich. They don't care about that. They're not even here for that. They're beyond that. They're in another level. They don't care about we getting rich. They only care about lifting and uprising consciousness. They only care about us being a better person, a better human being. They only care about what we're going to do with that. Are you going to be a good citizen? Are you going to be a good human being? Are you going to help the poor? That's what they care about. And they will say, after they hear my show, they will say, oh, there you see, you contradicting yourself. If they only care about that, then of course they're helping us. They're not helping us, trust me. They're not getting into this. Trust me what I'm telling you, okay? They're not getting into any way or any three-dimensional way like I've been reading these stupid letters. They not care about this. They only care about is lifting consciousness. They cannot, and I repeat, they cannot intervene in our life. It's prohibited by them. They only care about lifting consciousness. Bottom line. So you can continue believing whatever you want to believe, but the bottom line is that if you have a contact with the extraterrestrial, with ET, ask him. If you do. And if you do have a contact with the extraterrestrial, please bring it on. Bring your proof that you have. Because as far as I know, nobody has any proof. So that's the reason why I do my broadcast to Spanish. Because I tried to do it one time and they flip up on me. They just did not believe it. Now that I became very popular, now they're coming into my chat room. Now they're speaking to me in Spanish. Now they want me to do the show in Spanish. But they did not want to listen to me when I came out and I said, I have information directly from the elite. Do you want to take it or not? And I have nothing to gain. I'm not looking for fame. I'm not looking to sell you anything. I'm not even charging you any money. Many of these people, especially in the Hispanic community, they are paying monthly fees to these people just to provide them with pure lies. Pure lies. If you only imagine the pure lies that these people are telling the Latino community, it is unbelievable. It is absurd what they're doing. You know, so why should I be paying money to idiots who just lying to us? You know, that's the reason why I've been attacked all the time, because I don't follow the same pattern. I don't follow the same bullcrap, the same myth. Those are fairy tales from the internet. Fairy tales. You know, they're talking about found that if the Dragon family will not give up the funds, there is no way they can afford this RV. Are you kidding me? Do you have any idea what you're talking about? You know what these people are telling you? These people are brainwashing you. They are brainwashing you.